We've been wanting to visit Cherry Springs State Park and see the stars for years now. Turns out our friends have also been wanting to go. And we were all able to get some days off tied together with Memorial Day. So, after our church barbecue, we loaded up the dog and drove 4 hours west. But there was a problem. Cherry Springs doesn't allow dogs at their campground. Fortunately, just east of Cherry Springs is Leonard Harrison State Park. And Leonard Harrison State Park has a few sites designated for people camping with a dog. This area of Pennsylvania is full of scenic attractions, but we only had until Wednesday. And it turns out we decided to book our trip at a bad time for viewing the night sky. We decided the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon would be our new point of interest. Not only did our camp have views of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, but multiple ride BDR routes pass through here as well. As usual, we rolled into camp late, and after quickly setting up, we tried to settle in for the night, to recover from the long and exciting day we just had, and to prepare for a long day of adventure tomorrow. And then we looked up. I planned to get footage of the sunrise and the typical overlander footage of making coffee and moving around the camp, but plans changed again. We all overslept, and it was amazing. So after a quick overview of the route over Brecky, we broke camp to our first point of interest. Now, I brought my drone again, but drone use is banned in almost every place we will be on this trip, including the most scenic locations. I heard there's a shady looking observation tower that's supposedly legit, and the first stop answered every question I had about it. After a quick and inspirational hike to the top, we continued on our way. It wasn't long until we were at our next stop, a nice hike to Barbour Rock, which I highly recommend as you are rewarded with a fantastic view that set the standard for the rest of the trip. The parking area for Barbour Rock has a pavilion where we had lunch after our hike. Pine Creek and Colton Point overlooks are a short drive away from Barbour Rock. So, after a short stop there, we continued down the Pennsylvania Wild BDRX. Not sure how far the Mazda would make it, since the CX-5 isn't known for being an off-roader, and we didn't know the conditions of the roads ahead. Along the route are 4 Mile Vista and Elk Run Vista. Now, the road was closed at Elk Run Vista, but it was a good place to get out for a few minutes, stretch the legs, and get a few pictures of the scenic landscape. After a few hours on gorgeous dirt roads, we hit pavement. Sunset was coming and we were starting to get hungry again. Passing Water Tank Hollow Vista and the Cherry Springs Fire Tower, we stopped at Cherry Springs Vista for dinner, hoping the sky would open up to give us a scenic sunset. I took the dog and the drone with me to explore the area as the girls cooked up dinner. And before long, it was late and it was dark. We drove to Cherry Springs Night Sky Observation Field, which gave us an unobstructed view of the rain cloud blanket overhead. We didn't stay long and headed back to camp, falling asleep to the sounds of rain. Rain we woke up to the next morning as we had a relaxing and lazy start to our day. And rain that waited for us outside the Burnin Barrel as we had a wonderful brunch. The food and service here is top notch, 100% a must try spot. And the rain followed us all the way home. But we had an amazing time and already had our next trip planned before we got home. I hope you enjoyed this video and will subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.
Hello.